Hi everyone, my name is M.Alfur.leadershipWala and I welcome you all to my new video. I hope you guys all are doing well. Today we are going to talk with Maya about how to balance work and daily and life without burnout. I hope you guys like this session. We are going to start just wait a minute because I need to connect with Maya. Maya is connecting. Hi Maya. Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. You sound distracted. What's on your mind?
Well, today we are going to discuss
Hello?
about how to balance work and life without burnout. Are you ready for this session? Because you know,
Yeah, I think dig into that. Burnout is rough, hitting that wall where everything feels overwhelming. What's been making you think about this specifically lately?
so my first question will be, what does work-life balance means in today fast-paced world?
Uh, Point 2 day fast plus life. That adds a whole other layer to the balance equation. Work-life balance, stripped down, is really about feeling like you have enough time and energy for both your job and the stuff that actually fills your tank outside of it. But with 2 day fasts thrown in, you're adding regular periods where your energy and focus are intentionally different, right? It's not just about time blocks, it's about matching your commitments to what your body can handle at different times. Does that make sense, or are you thinking about it in a more specific way?
Well, it also makes sense. So my next question is, what are the early signs of
Okay, what?
burnout people often ignore?
Okay, so early burnout signs people miss. Good question, because the first indicators are often subtle. It's usually this creeping sense of exhaustion that doesn't get better with sleep. Then you'll notice you're more cynical or distant from work. Like the things that used to excite you just don't anymore. Productivity will take a hit, but you might just chalk that up to life stress, not actually burnout. Also, physical symptoms creep in: headaches, stomach problems, even changes in sleep patterns. People dismiss these as random stuff happening, but they are actually indicators of the body being completely stressed out. Do any of those sound familiar in your own experience?
Okay, so my next question, how can someone set clear boundaries between work
How
and personal life?
boundaries. That's the tricky part. Here's what I see most effective. First, time blocks, dedicated work hours, and then non-negotiable you time. Second, communication. Learn to say no without guilt and make your availability clear to people. Like Ricky and Minnie, really clear. If you're off at 6, don't check email. Third, psychological distance. Actually leaving work at work. Mentally, no work talk during dinner, no just one quick thing checks.
Okay.
More mental than physical, honestly. Most people don't know what boundaries you have if you don't actually explain them. How do you usually handle work creeping into your personal time?
And I do it at my free time because I don't use my personal time to do those kind of work,
So,
or I don't do work which is not connected to my timeline. So my next question is, why is it difficult for many people to disconnect from work after hours?
oh, I see. So your free time isn't really free time, it's just unstructured work pockets. That's actually really common, especially with demanding schedules. As for why disconnecting's so hard, a few things. The first is anxiety, fear of falling behind or missing something. Then there's ego. Some people define themselves through work, so being off feels pointless. Also, tech makes it impossible. Email on your phone, always on Slack. It's a constant reminder. But honestly, a lot of it is conditioning. If work defines your identity, rest feels wasteful. Does that ring true for you at all?
Okay, so my next question: how does technology contribute to burnout?
Tech's both the problem and maybe the solution, a total paradox. Constant connectivity means we're always reachable, blurring those boundaries we just talked about. It's always just respond to this one email, which turns into endless after hours work. Notifications become these little dopamine hits that keep us hooked. And all those collaboration tools, Slack, Teams, whatever, they can be useful, but they also create this sense of urgency all the time. We never get true downtime because there's always some alert popping up demanding attention. Then there's the pressure to be online and visible as a measure of productivity. It's exhausting. Have you found certain apps are worse for you than others?
Well, I don't know. And my next question: what daily habit can help maintaining a healthy work balance?
Daily habits are where it actually happens, right? Three things. First, a daily shutdown routine, literally end of work ritual, pack up, turn off notifications, maybe a short walk. Second, schedule focus time for both work and personal stuff. Actually put family dinner or read in your calendar. Third, and this one's underrated, small wins outside work, like learning something new, cooking, anything that makes you feel competent and joyful, builds up your non-work identity. Those little moments can pull you back from that work defines everything spiral. Do any of those feel feasible to try first?
I think so. And my next question: how important is time management in avoiding burnout?
Massive. I am like huge. Time management isn't just about getting more done, it's about feeling in control of your life. When you're drowning in tasks, you feel helpless. If you break things down into manageable chunks and prioritize, you regain that sense of agency. Good time management isn't about squeezing every minute, it's about protecting your time and knowing what actually deserves your energy. The problem is, a lot of people conflate busy with productive, but you can be busy doing pointless crap all day. Effective time management helps you cut that nonsense and focus on what actually moves you forward. How do you approach your schedule now?
Well, I change my timeline, or maybe I do it at my free time. So my next question is: what role does self-care play in balancing work in daily life, maybe life?
Self care is huge. It's not just bubble baths, though those can be nice. It's about recognizing your limits and actually respecting them. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, the basics matter more than people realize. But it's also about knowing what replenishes your energy. For you, what actually feels restorative versus just distracting. Sometimes we think watching Netflix is self care, but really it just numb us out. Real self care has to actually make you feel more present and energized.
Okay, so my next question is: how can saying no help protect your mental health?
Saying no, honestly, it's a superpower. When you say yes to everything, you're saying no to yourself, your needs, your boundaries, your time. Yes becomes this automatic reflex, and then you end up resentful and stretched too thin. Saying no isn't selfish, it's self preservation. It sends this message to yourself and to others that your time and energy matter. Plus, it clears space for things that actually align with your priorities. But yeah, it's hard for people to learn.
And what strategies can remote workers use to avoid overworking? Remote.
The best strategy, ruthless prioritization. Figure out what 20% of your work drives 80% of your results. Then focus there. Delegate if possible. Time blocking, schedule everything, even breaks. Actually take vacation days. But honestly, most companies reward overwork. So sometimes the problem isn't individual, it's systemic. Your workplace makes burnout inevitable. Maybe it's the wrong workplace. Do you feel like your environment supports healthy boundaries?
Yes, it does. And thank you for your beautiful lecture. And I think those kind of question everyone want to know. That's it from my side. I hope you guys also like this session because it's very helpful in your daily life doing work or maybe you are managing your time. So it's important for everyone to know. That's it from my side. I hope you guys like this session and Allah Hafiz.